Sam Wu is not afraid of ghosts. Chapter 3, Part 2. It was almost a clean escape. But then my little sister Lucy came into the kitchen just as I was putting the rice in my backpack. She was holding Butterbutt, who was looking especially evil. "Sam," she said, stroking Butterbutt, "why are you putting a bag of rice in your backpack?" "None of your business," I said, without making eye contact with her. She put down Butterbutt and started poking through my backpack. Butterbutt began attacking my ankles. I was definitely not going to miss him. "What are you doing with Mom's hairspray?" said Lucy. "That's not hairspray. It's poison mist for me to use on my enemies. And put it back." "You don't have enemies," she said. What was Lucy holding when she came into the kitchen? Pause the video now to write your answer. "I have plenty of enemies," I said grimly. But I didn't want her to be too scared, so I put on a tough voice and added, "But that's nothing for you to worry about, little Lucy." Lucy frowned. "Why do you sound so stuffy? Do you need to blow your nose?" I glared at her. "Never mind," I said. "Now go back to your room. I've got things to do, places to go, ghosts to banish, things to blast." I swung my backpack on my shoulders with a grunt. It was heavier than I'd thought. But it was probably the rice, which was taking up most of the space. I patted Lucy on the head. "Be good for Mum and Dad," I said, "and help Nana in the garden." "You're so weird," she said, but she went back to her room, and Butterbutt followed her, with one final swipe at my feet. Yeah, definitely not going to miss him. And then it was time for my great escape, my brave adventure. I couldn't even tell Zoe or Bernard where I was going. I didn't really know where I was going, but I figured I'd just ride towards the moon and hope for the best. Unfortunately, it was still daytime, and I couldn't see the moon, so I stopped at the park and went on the swings for a while. I was pretty lonely swinging by myself. I was going to have to get used to that, though, being bravely on the run, all alone. I thought about when Spaceman Jack was on the run from the Ghost King and what he did. Then it hit me. I needed a trusty companion, just like Spaceman Jack had his flying lizard, Three-Headed Tommy. Three-Headed Tommy is always by Spaceman Jack's side, whether they're eating on tubs or getting sucked through black holes or exploring a new galaxy. Wherever Spaceman Jack goes, Tommy is there too. So I knew I wouldn't get lonely, or only very occasionally a tiny bit scared, if I had my own trusty companion. I hopped on two-wheel tubs and sped to the pet shop. What pet do you think Sam is going to get from the pet shop? Pause the video now to write your answer. To be continued.